Hello, besties, and welcome to another reaction. Today, I bring you a song by John PRINE, and this one is called Jesus. It was requested for by Shala Halsey. Let's go check it out.
Thank you. I got the idea for this song. I guess somebody was telling me at a party once, a couple of years back. I don't know how we got around to this conversation, but somebody started telling me that there was all these missing years in the life of Jesus. He was missing from the time he was 12 until he was 30. And I said, you mean like nobody knew where he was? And he said, nobody. So that kind of like stuck in the back of my mind, you know. I thought, nobody. One of the most influential and controversial figures in the history of mankind, and nobody knows where he was for 18 years. I snuck away on a fishing trip once with this waitress for a couple of days, and by the time we got back to Nashville, everybody knew where we were. Jesus, the missing years. It was raining, it was cold. West Bethlehem was no place for a 12-year-old. So he packed his bag and he headed out to find out what the world's about. He went to France, he went to Spain. He found love, he found pain. He found stores, so he started to shop. But he had no money, so he got in trouble with a cop. Kids in trouble with the cops from Israel didn't have no home, so he cut his hair and he moved to Rome. It was there he met his Irish bride, and they rented a flat on the Lower East Side of Rome. Italy, that is. Music publishers, bookbinders, Bible belters, money changers, spoon benders, and lots of pretty Italian chicks. Charlie bought some popcorn, Billy bought a car. Someone almost bought the farm, but they didn't go that far. And things shut down at midnight, at least round here they do, because we all reside down the block inside at 23 Skidoo. Wine was flowing, so were beers, so Jesus found his missing years. He went to a dance and said, this don't move me. So he hiked up his pants and he went to a movie. On his 13th birthday, he saw Rebel Without a Cause. He went straight on home and invented Santa Claus, who gave him a gift and he responded in kind. He gave the gift of love and went out of his mind. You see, him and the wife wasn't getting along. So he took out his guitar and he wrote a song called The Dove of Love Fell Off the Perch, but he couldn't get divorced in the Catholic Church. At least not back then anyhow. Jesus was a good guy. He didn't need this. So he took a pill with a bag of peanuts and a Coca-Cola and he swallowed it. He discovered the Beatles. He recorded with the Stones. Once he even opened up a 3-way package in Southern California for old George Jones.
Man, the second guy I'm seeing this guy, and this is just talent, man. Honestly, man. The way, I'm not sure exactly what he's done here, but what he's done is he's tried to portray Jesus as a regular guy, you know, the missing years. But every now and then, you know, he managed to put in some things right to show Jesus in the light of a man who was loving, man who was for peace, you know. And the song is not over yet, so I don't know exactly how this is gonna end. But what he's managed to do so far is, even though he's like portrayed Jesus, you know, as a regular guy in those missing years, he hasn't gone too far as to make people who are like religious mad at him, because he's put in some parts where Jesus was like really cool, so just great stuff, man. I love it. And the way he like sings and half speaks and half sings, with that voice and gum in his mouth, that's just genius, man. It's so nonchalant, but at the same time, it sounds beautiful, man. Great stuff. Let's get some more.
Recorded with the Stones. Once he even opened up a three-way package in Southern California for old George Jones. And Charlie bought some popcorn, and Billy bought a car. Someone almost bought the farm, but they didn't go that far. And things shut down at midnight, at least round here they do. 'Cause we all reside down the block inside of 23 Skidoo. The years went by like sweet little days, with babies crying pork chops and Beaujolais. When he woke up, he was 17. The world was angry, the world was mean. Why, the man down the street and the kid on the stoop all agreed that life stank, all the world smelled like poop. Baby poop, that is. The worst kind. So he grew his hair long and threw away his comb, headed back to Jerusalem to find Mom and Dad and home. But when he got there, the cupboard was bare, except for an old black man with a fishing rod. He said, "What are you gonna be when you grow up?" Jesus said, "God." Oh my God, what have I got myself into? I'm a human corkscrew. All my wine is blood. They're gonna kill me, Mama. They don't like me, bud. So Jesus went to heaven, and he went there awful quick. All them people killed him, and he wasn't even sick. So come and gather around me, my contemporary peers, and I'll tell you all the story of Jesus, the missing years. Charlie bought some popcorn, and Billy bought a car. Someone almost bought the farm, but they didn't go that far. And things shut down at midnight, at least round here they do. 'Cause we all reside down the block inside at 23 Skidoo. We all reside down the block inside at 23 Skidoo. Thank you.
That was just beautiful, guys, man. How I'd like to, interpret the song now that I've heard the whole thing is I think he was just trying to like get people to connect with Jesus in the modern life, because all the stories that we hear about Jesus, happened like thousands of years ago that none of us can relate to. But this time around, he's taken those missing years and he's put them around like popular culture. Like you got the Beatles, you got the Rolling Stones, you got him, go into regular places, traveling, having girlfriends and all that. So he was portraying Jesus in a way that you and I could relate to him today, and it was like the integration that Jesus had with regular people finally made him realize that things are not right. And he wants to be God when he grows up to make things better. So yeah, that's how I see it. I think that's just satire at its very best. That's just beautiful, man. It really made me smile. Beautifully told and fantastic. This guy is really, really talented. I enjoyed that a lot, and I hope you did as well. And if you did, please, as usual, give the video a like for me, and I thank you for that. Those who found me today for the first time, welcome on board to the channel. Hope you had a great time. Hope you come back again. Better still, hope you subscribe and become a part of the family. My name is Harry. Stay cool and stay safe out there. Most of all, stay beautiful in your hearts and soul. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.